Hey friend, hey friend, what you doing? Where you going? Where you been? Yes, Hunty, I'm starting with a brand new set today. So of course, y'all know y'all need to file that top coat off of your nails, put the base coat on there, cure it, and I am going to start applying these nails with this poly gel. It's really easy to do, so you're just gonna put a little tiny bubble of polygel on there, cure that nail. Before you cure the nail though, you can definitely get some acetone, hunty, and clear that top part up and cure. Do that with the rest of the nails, hunty. But y'all know it's story time today. My bad, y'all. So okay, y'all. So I had to go to Best Buy because my tablet was messing up one day, y'all, and I needed to go get it checked out. So I went to the counter and told the man what was wrong with it, and he told me that it was going to take 30 minutes for me to for him to run a diagnostic and see what was wrong with it, if he needed to do anything, because he already had a couple people ahead of me that had already made their appointment, because you know you got to make an appointment for them to see any Apple product or whatnot. Yes, hunty, them tips. And I'm gonna go ahead and start take my e-file and take off all of that shininess up off of there, and then add my base coat. That way it'll be easier for me to add my background color and my poly gel on top of there, so that I don't have any of this gel sliding off of these nail tips, because these are not gel nail tips, they're regular plastic nail tips. Okay, all right. So I'm not about to go back home, because why would I go back home and for 30 minutes and then I gotta come right back up here? I'm just like, let me just walk around the store and see if it's anything that I need. And that's what I did. So I walked around the store, see if it was anything that I need. You know, I'm over in the Apple section trying to see if I need any accessories or whatnot. Y'all know accessories. They got all type of accessories. So I'm in that store looking at all the accessories. You guys, this is gonna be my background color. And I'm over by all of the accessories. So some dude tried to talk to me over in the accessories, y'all, and I'm just looking at him like, why is he talking to me like he not my type? Like, like he got on some nice shoes or whatnot, but I mean, and the shoes probably cost him like, I mean, they was like some rare Jordans or something. Y'all, I don't wear gym shoes like that no more, but I do know how much they cost. I do know the rare Jordans can be a lot of money. However, my thing is, I don't really date dudes with Jordans anymore. That's not my thing. Maybe when I was younger. And something that I also understand is, if he got all that money on his feet, he probably don't have it in his pocket, okay? Especially with some Jordans. So I just looked him up and down, and I have my AirPods in, so I'm acting like I'm listening to music. So I just tapped on my AirPods and just walked away. Um, so I walk over to the computers, and it's just a nice, oh girl, it's a fine man over there in that section over there. All right, and he is looking at the computer. So I walk over there, y'all know a lot of shit about computers. Okay, so I walk over there being dumb, like oh my god, I just don't know what computer I'm gonna get, because my old computer went out, so I really don't know. Like, oh my goodness. Base coat, hunty, yes. Y'all do wish this color was like a little bit more nude-ish, but I think I'm just probably gonna like take this color and mix it with some other poly gels and try to get a little bit more nude, closer to my own skin tone. Like more like a how a lot of the acrylics are. Like I noticed when some of these like nude colors or pink colors, like once they cure, they come out kind of a little bit different, and they are not always the exact color that's on the bottle, which kind of irritates me. But I'm just gonna make it work. So what I'm doing right now, you see me doing, is just cleaning it up around the cuticle. I'm gonna do that around all of the nails, and then my next step, I'm going to take this this glitter, and start placing it on my nails very randomly and start creating some type of style. So yes, y'all, so I walk over to him, and he's at the computers, and he's eyeing a real nice high price Toshiba, one of the more top of the line. So I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do. My laptop went out, and I asked him, I'm like, oh my god, do you know anything about computers? Like, I really don't know what I should get. My old computer went out. I really don't know what I should get to replace it. So he looks at me, he smiles, and he's like, well, this computer right here that I'm looking at is really nice. He's like, he started asking me what type of work that I'm doing, and I proceed to tell him what type of work that I do. And he's like, okay, well, yeah, you're going to need one of these more highline computers because that's going to help you maintain all your data and everything, blah, blah, blah. Told me a whole bunch of stuff that I already know, but I'm acting like I don't. Y'all, like I said, I went to school for computers, but I know how to play dumb when it's called for, okay? Glitter, honey, glitter. Yeah, so you guys, I put that top coat onto there and then put that glitter on. I kind of messed up with this nail before, but I went back and I redid it, okay? So I asked him, I'm like, so he started telling me about the computers, like, he's very, very smart about it, like really, really intelligent. So I'm like, man, I wish I had you to help me, any other time that I needed something with some electronics or anything, because I really don't know what I'd be doing. So he's like, okay, well, you know what? If you give me your number, I'll be able to help you out a lot more. You can just call me anytime you need help with any type of electronics or anything, and I can help you pick out the right products. Okay, so I give him my number, whatnot. So we talked for about a good 2 days. Aaron, glitter, yes, glitter. Y'all know me, y'all know my policy. Well, I already seen him anyways. But like my policy is to FaceTime. I want to see you. I want to see you. I want to speak to you. I want to see your body language. I want to see what type of person you are. People can have like little tics and stuff. You don't know. They can have Tourette's or something. You would never know if you're not FaceTiming this person. But they ain't got nothing to do. Okay, don't come for me. All right. I ain't talking about people with Tourette's. Okay, I ain't talking about them. What I'm saying is I want to know how this man is and how shut up, okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about, period. Okay, so y'all, once again, this is not a story for children, okay? So y'all just see me take out that poly gel, and I took out the poly gel because I need a new tube. It's easier to encapsulate when you are doing a new tube. My bad, y'all. Okay. So y'all, I talked to him for about a good 2 days, y'all, and then he called me one day when I was drunk, right? One night when I was drunk, y'all. When I get drunk, get a little lit, okay? So, probably about 5 minutes into the conversation, I started taking my shirt off. And he like, why you taking your shirt off? Y'all, so, he had already told me he had no girlfriend or nothing like that. I'm like, oh, he ain't got no girlfriend. Okay, cool. He ain't got no wife. Oh, yes. Yes, hunty, yes. Jackpot. So I proceed to take my shirt off, whatever, when I clothes off and everything. Y'all start touching, feeling everything. So, hunty, yes, this leads to a whole 20 minutes of phone sex, okay, honey, on FaceTime. If you ain't never did it, let me tell you something right now. You call your man today on his lunch break or something like that, and have phone sex with him on his lunch break, hunty, I guarantee you will have a gift either that day or by the end of that week. Thank me later, hunty, okay? Or if y'all don't live together, just call him one night, get it popping, okay? So, I end up going to sleep after that, like literally falling asleep after that because I was lit out of my mind. So I guess, he hung up the phone after I was asleep. After we were both done. So I called him the next day, and then I'm like, you know what? Like last night was so lit. And he had said this same thing, I've never done it before. And he like, you were like just so confident, so comfortable. I'm like, well, I like me. So as much as you probably want to play with me, I like playing with me too. So he yeah, he was like, I forgot. He said something about the audio or something like that. So I'm like, y'all, okay, perfect time to insert. So I'm like, yeah, I would really, really love to do that a lot more. I said, but my AirPods be kind of messing up a little bit. I said, and then I kind of couldn't hear you. So I want to be able to hear you when I'm, when I'm ready to be done. It helps me finish. So he like, oh, okay, well, what kind of, he was like, you need some more headphones? I said, yeah, I need some more headphones. He like, okay, send me your address, and then I'm gonna send you some new headphones, y'all. I don't know what type of headphones he was about to send me, y'all. He could have sent me some Dollar Tree headphones. This man sent me the brand new AirPods. Okay, y'all, I already had some AirPods, so now I got a second pair, but same kind. So he sent me some brand new AirPods, And I called him once. I called him the same day that they arrived. Like, y'all, we talked almost every day, but as soon as the AirPods came through the mail, this is probably like, and it was probably like 3 days later that he shipped them to me. Like, it was crazy fast. I guess he went to the store, bought them, and then shipped them. You know, a lot of time right now it's easier to do that when you are shipping things. Y'all, encapsulate, hunter. Yes. Y'all see it look real ugly right now. Of course, I'm gonna have to shape that up, but I'm just making sure that I get all these spaces onto here. I'm also putting a little bit of extra poly gel on to my finger right here to make my nail a little bit thicker, because even though they're not that long, my own nail bed is really thin, so I like to have my nails a little bit thicker. They stay on a lot better and they don't pop off. When I have thin nails, they pop off really fast, and I don't want that, hunty. Okay, back to the story. Okay, so he shipped the AirPods, whatever, whatnot, and you know, we chat. Oh, y'all, look at that encapsulate. I got a little sidetracked by looking at this nail, okay? Okay, so yes, we talk. I call him, you know, like thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Like, this makes me so happy. People do nice things for me. I'm so grateful. I really appreciate you. Like, you know, with the biggest smile on my face, and give him them little sexy eyes. You know what I'm saying? So the next day, you know, a lot of time we would talk on his lunch break. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to get him on his lunch break. What I tell you, hunty, call him on his lunch break, get it popping, okay? So what did I do that next day on his lunch break? Called him on his lunch break, got it popping. So y'all, I'm about to go ahead and put this sand band into this drill and get it popping with these nails. No. Yes, hunty. So yeah, end up calling him on his lunch break, got it popping on his lunch break. So his lunch break was only about an hour, and after that 20-minute FaceTime session, we were both hungry, like after we were done. So he just asked me for my Cash App so that he can buy me lunch so that I can eat with him. So he went out to eat, sat at the bar, FaceTime. I went out to eat, sat at the bar, and we both on FaceTime eating together. Because you guys, what I didn't tell you guys is he lives in a whole nother state. So we weren't able to go out together, which is why we're FaceTiming so much. When I met him, he was here on business. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so we both go out, eat for lunch. And I'm like, y'all, like, this is such a good dude. Like, I don't have to really ask him for anything. He's very generous, very kind. He's very handsome. He has excellent conversation. And I don't, like, you guys, like, I ain't falling in love, you know. Pimping don't never fall in love, but it's possible sometime in my future. But babes, hunty, yes, babes, yes. It's safe to say I was really into him, like, you know. So yeah, of course, you know, within another 2 days. So about probably, like, this is getting about like a every 2 day thing. Another 2 days, get it popping with him again on FaceTime. And of course, once again during his lunch break, because, like, you guys, I don't know what it is. Like, it's a thrill for me, like. Like, especially during a dude lunch break, or like while he's working. If you call him while he at work and he FaceTime and he not doing nothing, like doing no heavy machinery or something like that, okay, yeah, get it popping with him. But if he's doing something like where he really gotta pay attention, don't do that. If he can afford to be distracted, then do it. If he cannot afford to be distracted, then do not do that, okay? And don't come blaming me, okay? Okay, so another 2 days roll by after that lunch date that we had on FaceTime. And I reward him again, once again, with a nice FaceTime session. And you guys, if you haven't been paying attention to the beginning of the story, this is not Nick, okay? This is us on FaceTime server, you know. Okay, so he asked what I'm doing afterwards, and I said him, once I get off the phone with him, I'm just gonna go run some errands. I got a couple bills to pay and whatnot. And I'm like, you know, I really, like, I don't mind the bills and everything, but, like, y'all, like, I'm single. I got kids, trying to run this business and everything. Like, I wish I had help to be able to save a lot more of my money. But a lot of my money is going towards these kids, these bills, this business, and la 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 la. So y'all, I'm just going on and on and on and on and on and on and on, and just telling him this whole entire story, which is true. I do have 2 kids. I do run a business. I do need help. I am single. So, talking to him, and he paying attention. Like, y'all, he is a very good listener. He pays excellent attention. Absolutely everything that I ever tell him, like, I don't have to tell him twice because he heard me the first time. So, he's listening to me, which I absolutely love, but he's listening to me. Y'all see these nails coming in together. Yes, auntie, and I'm not about to keep these the exact same shape because I want stiletto. I like the points, okay, auntie? So I can point at a nigga. I'm just playing. Like, I want him. I want him. I'm just kidding. Maybe not. If you know me, you know. If you don't know me, you won't know me, okay? So, anywho, so yeah, you guys, so, after that other FaceTime session, he asked me what I was doing. I told him I'm about to go run some errands and I'm about to go pay some bills, okay? Of course, what else do I have to do for the day? And I got some work to do for the rest of the day. So he's like, I'm just going on and on and on. So in the middle of the conversation, he's asking questions. He's like, well, how much is your rent? How much is your bills? How much is this? How much is that? And y'all remember I told y'all earlier that he had already asked me for my Cash App to buy me lunch. And he had sent me some money for a lunch. Like, he had sent me a whole $100. Y'all know lunch is not gonna cost $100. So he sent me that, and he like, just keep the rest for anything else you need, for your gas and your time and everything. So, because one thing about it and 2 things for sure, if a man likes you, he is going to go all out for you, okay? He will compensate you for your time, your effort, for you looking pretty, everything. He's not just gonna be like, okay, well, I want to go out with you, and bitch, you need to fix your own hair, your own nails, get your clothes and everything else, and then you just not really get nothing else up out of the deal. If that does happen, that is somebody that you need to leave in the trash, okay? All right, back to the story though. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just rambling on, just talking to him, talking. Y'all, I did not know I'm talking so much, and he's just listening, like, not really saying. He's talking to me, but he's like not really talking that much. But then, like, I noticed, like, within like the last 5-10 minutes of the conversation, like, he starts smiling. So I'm like, what is that? Like, what are you smiling for? Like, a lot of times he would do that, and he'd just be like, you are just so pretty. Like, he would just cut into my conversation, like, you are just so beautiful to me. I love hearing you talk. Like, I just love it. So he's like, y'all, look at that shape. Clean that cuticle area up, hunty, up. Let's go. Yes. Okay, so in a minute, like, y'all, he just started smiling, like, towards the last 5-10 minutes of the conversation. And I'm like, so I just stopped. I'm like, what are you smiling for? He like, you are just so cute. Like, he love how concerned you are. He's like, I love how much you are always on your business. I love how he just tell me everything that he loved about me. And then we get off the phone. So I didn't check my notifications, y'all, because I'm driving and I have to drive and go start my errands. So while I'm running my errands, y'all, I check my Cash App. I see a Cash App notification. Y'all, this man is sending me money for my rent. This man is sending me money for all of my bills, phone bill, light bill, gas bill, everything included, y'all. And y'all know bills ain't cheap, okay? So he just sent me money for absolutely all of my bills and everything. Y'all see that shaping, hunty? Yes. What? So I call him, y'all, because, like, by then, like, I'm crying because I'm like, oh my God, like, you really did that? Like, did you really do all that? He like, yeah. He like, don't cry. He like, I really like you. And he was like, you know, I'm not doing this because I want something from you. He was like, but I just really want to be a good friend and a helping hand. He was like, you are a really, really wonderful person that I would really, really like to keep in my life. And he was like, and I do understand like what you always saying, your friends are there to help you and support you. So I just want to be help and support. Like, y'all, like, you don't meet dudes like this every day, hunty, okay? You really don't. But when you come by them, you keep them, okay? So let me tell y'all something, okay? So ever since then, like, he has even still been faithful with paying them bills every month, okay, baby? Like, he has never stopped. Like, never, 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 never stopped. And I've never even had to touch this man. So, y'all, only thing I'm telling y'all this for is to just make sure that when people are around you, they are around you with the best intentions, and you don't have friends without some type of support, okay? Whether it's emotional support, whether that's physical support, whether that's financial support, your friends need to be some type of support. Mainly, well, that's it. They need to be some type of support. Like, especially when it comes to these dudes. Like, it's too many of these dudes that be trying to talk to us, that be trying to come around us, and they just be wanting a whole fucking lot for nothing. And it is what it is. And I don't care how nobody feel about that. But I have a wonderful friend I love. He knows that I'm making this story about him today. He already know, okay, y'all, before anybody get into any of that. But he is such a wonderful person who I adore and I appreciate, and he's so bomb, okay? Yes, hunty. But yes, hunty, like, definitely make sure that y'all are vetting them in, okay? Make sure y'all doing background check, make sure y'all see him, make sure he got all his teeth. And but anyways, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and finish razzle dazzling out these nails, and y'all can finish watching to the rest of the video. I'm done with story time because I'm not about to. That's it. That's all I'm telling y'all. But yes, hunty, let me know if you guys like these nails. I'm gonna go ahead and add like some extra caviar on top of there, some red caviar. I actually put caviar on top of that glitter because I feel like the glitter, this wasn't nail glitter, y'all. This was like glitter from Dollar Tree that I stole that from one of my little kids art kits that they was never using. Like, they got it 2 years ago and they never wanted to use it. They had a lot more of the other glitter, so they had an abundance amount, so I really didn't steal it, I bought it, okay? But so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this caviar on top of here. I like how pretty the caviar was on this nail, and I just decided to put it on all the rest of the nails where you see all of the red glitter, because like I noticed how sparkly the caviar was compared to the glitter. Like, the glitter just wasn't doing the nails justice at all, as much as I thought that it would. So I just went ahead, like I said, put the caviar on top of there and got the bling bling bling. Money ain't a thing. No, I'm kidding. Money is everything, especially living in this world. You want to prosper and you want to get everything. It's not everything, but it's very important to have, okay, hunty? Y'all see that caviar? Oh, yes. So let's go ahead and add that to the rest of these nails, and I am done. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you babes next time, okay? Next time for story time. Bye, friend.